Hey everybody, this is workout 2 explanation. Little pro tip before you get started. Since this workout uses time as a measurement instead of repetitions, go ahead and switch your phone over to not lock so you can see your timer, unless you have a clock in your room. Who'd have thought? But to do that, you go into your settings and go to display and brightness, and then go to auto lock and set it to never. It's probably set around 30 seconds right now. And don't forget to turn it back off. Okay, so this is a high intensity interval training workout. So that means you're going to spend 40 seconds in active motion and then rest for 20 seconds and then do it again. The whole point of this is to get your heart rate up and to maximize a short amount of time. So round 1, it's all gonna go like this. You're gonna do 40 seconds active, 20 seconds rest, 40 seconds active, 20 seconds rest, and then do that a third time. And then you'll do that round through twice. And then between each round, you're going to rest for a minute. So this first one is burpees with row, cherry pickers and lunges. You'll do that twice, rest for a minute. Then you'll do the second round, plank, knee to elbow, jump, squat, square, and speed skaters twice, and then rest, and then the third round. So I'm gonna go through all the different exercises. The first one is burpees with a row. So the only weights I'm using are my 5-pound weights. So a burpee, we're gonna go down into a push-up position. We're kicking our legs back behind us. We're gonna do a row with our weights. Then we're gonna jump back to a squat and jump up. That's a burpee with a row. You're not jumping with your weights. The next exercise is cherry pickers, which I went over in the first workout, starting with your feet together. You jump out to a squat position and bring your hand down and tap between your legs. And this is a good way to experiment with pacing, because I found that this was really challenging to do for 40 seconds. So you might want to slow your pace down. As long as you're moving, that's okay. So it doesn't matter how fast you're going. You can scale everything to yourself. Okay, then the last one in this round is lunges with a forward raise. These are going to be reverse lunges as opposed to a forward lunge. You're going to do reverse lunge. So that means you're kicking a leg back behind you and we're raising the weights in front. Notice I'm not raising the weights up past my shoulders. So leg out behind, weights in front. Okay, so we'll do that 2 times through, rest for a minute. On to round 2, plank, knee to elbow. That's in a push-up position, and we're bringing our opposite knee to our opposite elbow as best you can. This was really challenging. I modified and elevated my hands so that it was a little bit easier. If you're having trouble with that, another good way of doing it is if you stand with your back up against a wall and focus on flattening your back to the wall, so there should be no arch in your back. Then we're going to bring opposite knee to opposite elbow, nice and slow. You should feel that working your core. And remember too, the biggest thing you can do for yourself is flattening that back against the wall. Okay, then the next thing is a jump, squat, square. This I also found to be challenging. So you're just going to start facing forward. You're going to jump. While you jump, you turn 1/4 turn and land in a squat. Then we're going to turn, turn. Okay, now we're going to go back the other way. That's a jump, squat, square. Do the best you can. I found that to be really challenging. Then we got speed skaters. That's something we did in the first workout. So jump to the side, and that trailing leg goes behind you and does a little tap. Then do that 2 times through, rest for a whole minute. And our last one is triple jacks, starting with triple jacks. So that's 1, 2, 3, jump high. 1, 2, 3, jump high. So every third jump is going to be a more powerful jump. The next one is a sumo squat with a tap. So our hands are doing the tapping. I've got a squat with my toes pointed way far out. And then I'm gonna come down, tap opposite hand to opposite calf, stand back up straight. If you need to modify, squat a little less deep, tap the inside of your thigh. And then we got a plank with toe taps. I modified this as well, elevated my hands, and then I'm tapping my toes out to the side laterally. If you're still with me in this video, the reality is there were some things I could do for 40 seconds, some things I only did for 30 to 35 seconds. Modify however you need to. Another thing I noticed was after you complete 2 rounds, you have 20 seconds rest and then a minute to rest. So take that full rest. So rest your 20 seconds and the minute. This should take you about 20 minutes total.